Hey, 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 what's going on, family? Welcome back to this alcohol experiment with Romeo Jones, where I coined it yesterday, where we are mastering the art of slaying, of eliminating, of killing alcohol from our lives. The joy that it takes, the happiness, the peace, the finances, the health. The health. That was a big one for me in my last days. Like, it was taking me so long to recover, but at the same time, 27-day bender, I think it would take a long time to recover. Um, but today's day 7. I'm happy about that. But as I was doing a lot of reflecting today to the point where I was almost like just high off of knowledge, if you will, just in shock. Not disbelief, but a little bit, but at the same time, I felt like how could you be so naive? Slash, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. I did go to the interview over at Planet Fitness. It went well. She had an interview prior to me. Um, because today the format was open interviews. I was like, sure, I don't have to have a scheduled interview. I'll gladly show up to an open interview. There was one gentleman before me, whatever. And at the end, she said, any questions? I said, how was the interview? She said, it was fine. I said, did I get the job? She said, I do have two more interviews, or she said a couple, or a couple more interviews early next week. She said, but I will let you know by Wednesday, which Wednesday will be my birthday. So I'm not gonna cross my fingers because I'm feeling good about this thing. It just feels like this is where I'm supposed to be, And even in the past, when I did that 10 months sober, going to AA, right? So it's not like I've never been to AA. I appreciate you all for bearing with me with my equipment until I get better here, better equipment, but it doesn't matter. There's medicine in my heart, true medicine, right? Real medicine heals, for good. It's not a band aid. Um, so I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? Like, is it like $15 an hour? Yeah, but it's not about the money. The way my life is set up and designed right now, my lifestyle, that's $900 after taxes every 2 weeks is more than enough money. It's a place where I shouldn't have to make any excuses. My bills, you know, one check will take care of all my bills, and I'll have a little bit left over. And I love where I am right now in life. It's really peaceful. So that should go good. But anyway, you all, I was just sitting here and I'm looking at this, right? That's, maybe let me get a little light. Focus. Right. That's 2023. That's last year when I started this thing on April 22nd. Actually, the year before that, my buddy died from drugs, alcohol, gambling, bad friendships. And today I just got done filling it in. Come on, let me get some light, baby. I just got done filling it in because, excuse me, I just got done eating. Excuse me. At Denny's, they give us crayons. So I was using when I would leave for work. I would just grab a red crayon and a green crayon, and I would have crayons to fill this thing in. Well, when I got fired on the third, or yeah, the third, and I didn't go back, I didn't have crayons. So today I had to back crayons and get caught up on this. And again, I am amazed that for me, and I would debate that for many people, even if it's only for that one night. You say I'm going out for a drink, and a drink turns into more than that what you said. Okay, I convince myself on random days, whether it be boredom, which is a BS excuse. There's a lot of things you can do. Chalk that up as laziness. Um, Maybe even more so familiarity. You know, and one thing I'll admit to you guys, you all, I like sugar. So one thing at a time now, but even when I'm not drinking, when I'm in the green, I notice that I consume a lot more candy, soda, sometimes even energy drinks. I don't even like energy drinks, but they pack a ton of sugar. Alcohol is nothing but sugar. I was reading on it earlier this morning on like Wikipedia, but it's like fermented sugar or something. But don't quote me on that. My point is, I was studying from Annie Grace today, moderation. And not because I want to use in moderation, but as I'm looking at this, it's like, dude, there is no moderation. Once you start, immediately you go back into the alcohol trap. It reminds me of Mr. C, right? I don't want to name drop, so I'm gonna call him Mr. C. Club president, great guy, loves me as a caddy, you know, because I'm smooth. Some guys like to give you a lesson out on the golf, dude. This isn't the place for that. And he's a good player. Get off his back. Just go. So me and Mr. C, we work well together. And as soon as the guys bring out the drinks, Mr. C always says, "Oh, here we go. Here comes the liquid heroin." Literally for me. I don't think Mr. C has a problem with drinking, but I think he knows in that moment once that train, first you have a drink. First you take a drink. Then the drink takes a drink. Then the drink takes you. Oh my gosh, that is so relevant to me with this experiment that I did this year, you all. And now, right, my birthday's on Wednesday. Hopefully I get that phone call. You got the job. You know, I'm not hoping. We're going to claim that, baby. We're going to manifest that. I've been claiming it. Now that, you know, it's pending, I'm like, ooh. I don't see why. I feel like I aced it, and I feel like she knows that I would be a great part of the team, but we shall see. And if it doesn't go through, we will move on. But let me keep this short. I think another thing is like, you know, after you go through denial, right? That's what I've been doing for 15 years. Now, it was progressive. It wasn't always a leader. But there was upon a time where a half a pint would do more than enough for the job. Right? A half a pint would last me 2 days. But it was that same thing. Get drunk, knock out. Get drunk, eat. Get drunk, be irresponsible. You know, I can go to a restaurant like Popeyes and my food's $9 and I give her 20 and say, keep the change. I mean, dude, she doesn't even work for tips. And if you weren't drunk, you wouldn't just be throwing our money. Now, if she waited on us or something like that, that makes sense. But just to be giving cashiers tips like you're just balling out of control, so weird and irresponsible. But listen, I'm gonna read to you. I was doing this in the path. Okay, I was studying mine from within the path, but it's the same concept. Okay, so Annie Grace talks about the truth about moderation. And anyway, she goes on to break down. She says the power of decision. The ins and outs of moderation are complex, both physically and psychologically. So before you make a decision to moderate, consider these ideas. There's 6 of them, okay? I'm going to read those 6 to you, and I'm going to get out of here to get this video uploaded in time before it's 12 o'clock. Number 1, moderation means you're always making decisions. Should I drink? Should I not? Should I drink? Should I not? Should I drink? Should I not? And he talks about duck mode. We're done. Like water off a duck's back. It's done. It is finished. No mas. Right? When you're moderating, it's like, should I drink tonight? And if I drink tonight, how much? And for me, it don't matter how much, because once I start drinking, I'm going back to the store. That's crazy. I went from January 1st to February 6th, no drink. February 6th, have a drink. I drank the rest of February, and I didn't stop drinking in March until the 9th. Then I went 6 days without a drink. I guess I was like, come on, Jerome. Come on, Rome. You gotta get it together. Rome. 6 days later, back in the red. Whew. Too much. Okay? And I won't go deep. I'm gonna just give you the brevity of it. 2, moderation doesn't make sense from a physiological perspective. It's addictive. What does the first sentence say? Alcohol creates a thirst for itself. We've already covered how this substance is neurochemically addictive. Shout out Annie Grace and This Naked Mind. 3, alcohol impairs your ability to stick with your intentions. We know drinkers make bad decisions, right? So you didn't went how many days? 42 days, 36, 37 days, no drink. Oh, I just win a bunch of money at the casino. And then I pay a big bill. So now I go have a drink, celebrate. Okay. 40 days later, still drinking every single day. All right. Okay. We're going to figure it out, Romeo. We're going to figure it out. All right. Alcohol makes you thirsty. Okay, that's the fourth one. It's a diuretic. It's so true. In my last days drinking, listen. I'm chasing Tito's vodka with strawberry. I don't remember the flavor, but it was a cherry ice Pedialyte. I know people. If anybody saw me, they like, "What the hell is he doing? He drinking Pedialyte." Guess what Pedialyte gonna do? It's gonna help you stay hydrated. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do drugs. Ethanol specifically. It is going to dry you out. I mean, skin all dry, tongue dry, mouth dry. Ooh, what's that smell? You can smell it. Do you know your body creates acetaldehyde, which is almost more poisonous than ethanol? To get rid of the ethanol, I mean, guys, this is really a monster. It gotta die. It gotta die. We gotta kill it. I don't know about you, but I'm killing it. Hopefully, you can use my story to kill it out of your life. I done lost everything 3 times. A homegirl told me, "You look like you sound like you living." She made me laugh. I said, "What you mean sound like I'm living?" She said, "Most people lose it one time and don't never come back. They stay homeless, they stay broke, or they commit a suicide. You know that S word. I mean, I lose it, get it back. Lose it, get it back. You know, like, oh my God, this is insanity." It sure do make you thirsty though, man. You know, and then it'd be like, drink some water. No, you need more than water. You need some minerals, bro. Water's cool, but you need to put some minerals in the water. I'm drinking Pedialyte, water, Ice Mountain water, Pedialyte. I mean, it's oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 5, alcohol numbs your response to normal stimuli, right? Over time, the regular production of dynorphin in your brain suppresses your ability to enjoy everyday activities because you got so many chemicals going through your brain off this artificial high of alcohol. A walk through the park don't even do nothing for you no more. The sight of a smiling baby don't even do nothing for you no more. Come on, smiling baby. Smiling baby always hit the spot, man. Smiling baby make you snap out of a bad day. Not when your brain is hooked on booze. Alcohol increases cravings, but not pleasure. Over time, I mean, come on, what we go? Like my tolerance is so high. By the time I even start to flirt with it, I want to say nodding off like a baby, but not even. You passed out like grandpa after a long day of work. Well, you hit the spot, but now you passed out. So I'm on a mission to slay this thing called alcohol, to eliminate it, to kill it. Via this alcohol experiment, I use Annie Grace's The Alcohol Experiment, Annie Grace's This Naked Mind, and I'm also in Annie Grace's The Path. I'm done. I just took a pay cut and everything so that I can just really focus on myself. Yes, I have a job to do. It's not any heavy duty mental work because I want my heavy duty mental work to be on this. Okay, and I get it. Yes, I was drinking to self-medicate from a pretty crappy childhood. Could it have been worse? Sure. Could it have been a little better? Sure. But that's besides the point. The way it impacted me in every, listen, I was in a class and I gotta go. This girl was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. I lost my mother," and she was grieving. She was grieving. I lost a father before. I know it sucks. And another girl comes up and says, "I understand your pain. I lost my cat." An average person. Now the girl who lost her mama was just, you could tell she was kind of like offended, like, "I just lost my OG, my mama, and you gonna compare that to your cat?" But hold on, wait a minute. That cat was probably a mom and a father and everything to that girl. We don't know what her walk is, what her story is. But she meant that. She said, "I lost my cat." It sucks. Hey, I got a lot of love for y'all because I know this battle is real. I lost it all. And the worst thing to lose is the relationships, man. You know what I'm saying? The time, the bad decisions, you embarrassing yourself, and, But listen, grace, compassion. Because Annie always says it's not your fault. Society pushed you on it. They got me drunk when I was 3. They thought it was hilarious. 2 grown ass men thought getting a 3-year-old drunk was funny. Come on, bro, knock it off. So, like I said, y'all, much love for y'all. I'm getting this going right now. I'm just, my brain's starting to fire on all cylinders again. 7 days, right? 10 days is when you really kind of start to feel renewed mentally, in my opinion, because I've done this before, and I don't plan on doing it again. If you like the video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe to the channel, even turn on the notifications, and most importantly, if you know anyone who this message will resonate with them because they have walked the journey of abusing alcohol use disorder on the heavy end of things, especially if you know they were doing it to self-medicate from some type of pain, share this video with them because I'm out on a mission to kill alcohol and to expose it for what it really is. And when I'm focused, I get busy. I mean business. Much love, y'all. Romeo Jones. Later.